Hey guys, it's Miss TL coming back to you today with another few words of wisdom. I don't know what's been going on with me lately, but all my kids are gone. I can't wait to move. You hear this damn bathroom, it just goes off like somebody's in there at all times, and it's just irritating. And I don't know what's going on with the light today, but anyway, let me get back to you. I've been sitting here and been pretty much thinking about a lot of things that's been going on, and definitely can't say. Sorry. I thought if I turn off the lights, it would be better. But anyway, I ain't gonna waste too much of your time. Today's video is about the importance of not living in the past. And what I started to say was that God has, for whatever reason, my God. I don't know what anybody's beliefs are, but I do believe in a higher power, and I think that nothing happens by chance. And lately, I've had this feeling, this mojo in me, and I don't know where it came from. And also, I've had the gumption to put my thoughts down on paper. Usually, when I do a video, I just shoot from the hip and hope for the best. And when I look at it, if I like it, I put it up. If I don't, I don't. But I guess I've had some really some information I felt internally. My spirit's been talking to me about getting out to other people out there, not just women, but people of all walks of life. So today's message is the importance of not living in the past. For the last year, and I know I talk the relationship game and all that, and I mean that, and I hope it's useful for some people. But there was this one guy that I had been, you know, call myself in love with, and I was really kind of secretly, subconsciously waiting for him to reappear. And not only that, I lost, a home to bankruptcy and all of that. And, a couple of times I had driven by the home and just was just devastated and just, because I worked really hard for that house, and a part of me wanted that house back. But, God came into my head, and on many occasions, but for whatever reasons, I'm just now really getting the message. He came into my head and he says to me, why are you why are you sitting here mourning about something that I gave to you? Because I could give you so much more, you know. And it just made me realize that I should never mourn about something that I've lost, a place that I've been, something that I've had. I need to stop living in the past so that I can move on with my future. So I'm going to give you 5 things that have come to my mind about why it's so important for us to not live in the past. And again, I took notes, so you'll see me look to the side. Hey, it is what it is. The number 5, I'm going to start at the bottom this time. Number 5 is because your past is merely a part of your future. It's just a small part of who you're going to be, okay? It's just a season in your life, something that's helping you build to be a better you for tomorrow. But if you are stuck there, you haven't gotten the rest of your seasons together so that you can complete your full circle of life that God intends you to, fulfill. You can't be stuck in a time, in a place, because you were at that time in that place at the exact time that you were supposed to be. Everything happened as it should. And even though you may not understand it, it happened exactly how it was supposed to do. And that is because you're going to have a better future by what you learn from your past. So don't ever be regretful about what happened in the past, because again, it's just merely a part of your future. Okay? Number 4, who you were is not necessarily who you're going to be. So who you were in 1980, and if you was an 80s baby like me, I wore my hair in a flip, a feather. I had the bomber jacket, the good gazelle shades on. Now, what do I look like at 40 years old with that same garbage on? That's not who I'm supposed to be. Why am I mourning about any type of lifestyle that I had in the past? Because that was for that time period. That was for that era. And then I was supposed to advance and become more sophisticated and teach my children what I knew from back there. I don't think they would respect me personally if I'm talking about yo, 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 yo. You know, what's up? And still with my Kango hat, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know it was that time. I'm dating myself, but I don't care, you know. Hey, it's so, like I said, who you were in the past does not necessarily mean that's who you're going to be. Okay? That's not your ultimate destination, your past person. That's just, again, a life lesson that you have to learn in order to become who you are today. And again, don't get stuck in today, because you got to keep moving. Because once you stop moving, you're dead. So you got to keep moving and keep building. Okay? Number 3, you don't get stuck in the past because things change. Okay? And if you're not changing, you're not growing. And when I say that things change, it's to reiterate on what I just said previously. Clothes, neighborhoods, people, feelings, you know, situations. You know, like I was telling you that I was just waiting for this guy to come back into my life because I felt like I messed up that opportunity, and if I just had that opportunity one more time. But when he came into my life, he came into my life at a time that I needed him to. He served his purpose. So who's to say that if he was to come back and that we began a relationship again, this damn toilet. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm moving, by the way, on the 15th. So hopefully that situation is much better. Getting back to what I was saying. If he was to come back into my life, there's no telling if I was going to have those same intensified feelings. If he could get those same intensified feelings, his purpose was served. The passion that we had, anything that was going on with us or whatever at that time, that's what was supposed to happen. And also with the house, you know, what if I get back into that house? Because let me tell you, I went back to a previous neighborhood. The neighborhood don't look nothing like when I lived there. There is so many, I mean, so many, and people, I don't want to sound bougie, but so many low-income people that moved in, and the neighborhood that went down. And when I say low income, it don't mean about the amount of money that they're actually making. It's the quality of life that they accept. You know, you don't cut the yard, teenagers walking around down the street with their pants hanging down, graffiti on the side of the wall. This was the prime neighborhood when I moved there. So had I wished and got my wish, and my wish came true, at least for that particular house, then that would mean that I would be stuck in a situation where I'm living in a neighborhood that's declined, at least from my living standards, okay? And my video camera is tripping, so let me hurry through this. Number 2. Now, I'm going to read this one, so I got to read this one out because I thought it was profound. Number 2. God has a reason for removing you from a situation. So wishing that you could go back and stay at a previous point is blatant disregard for his plan for your life. You may not understand why at the time, but when his plan is fulfilled, you will have clear vision. So what that means is that there is a reason why God is, I don't know what's going on with this. My video is tripping. Anyway, so there's a reason why that God is taking you through a certain trial or tribulation. It's because he's trying to get you to be somewhere else. So if you having a fantasy about being somewhere that you used to be at, well, what ends up happening on that is that you're never going to realize his fruits for your life, you know. So this video is tricky. I'm gonna cut it short. This is my final one.